Well, my partner Greg Olson set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from the desert. Ooh. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 37-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Down. 52 blue. Ready?
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Henry To'o on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and
9. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Yellow, 10 cycle.
No.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Those balls incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
23 yards. And the Raider 1st down.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
10 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go. Yellow, drill, 52.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
60 red.
He'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll take it on in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown Raiders.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs, and now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with the lead at home with the home crowd, and you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a
touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Putting the tight end in motion.
45. White. Ready.
Right to the air goes Young. Open man, Xavier Hutchinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Texans first down.
Ready.
Young to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Digba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop.
To the goal line and in. Paid Stover. Touchdown, Houston. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open. And in this case, results in the touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First of all, you ain't fat long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite.
Set. Ready. Hut.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
A run now on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raider 1st down.
39-yard line.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side. And caught by Bauer. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Red. 38. Set. Cut.
Back to throw. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Go.
It's 2nd and inches
Green.
at the 27-yard line.
Here's Genty. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Down. Hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. McLaughlin now, after the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Touchdown. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
This one taken at the 10. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 33.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll get this out to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Cluster 6. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man. That's Noel. And he will score. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Texans. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage to the strength.
Makes the score. Raiders 21, Texans 14. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 25, 60. Yellow. Claws red. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quickly to the outside and completely. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Black, 95, ready.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Henry Toto in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Its metal brain corrodes.
Set. Set.
We'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Open man. That's Dante Fortin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
Striker, 23. Shot, 17. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
.52 blaster. Hut.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown Vegas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Raiders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
One of the tight ends motions right.
43. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And it is right out up at the 34-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22.
They'll motion the tight end right. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Ready?
On the ground, here's Mitchell. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation. situation here, Mike, if they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red.
To throw is Young. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go. 33, yellow.
Tight end motioning left. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Bryce Young.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down.
At their own 45-yard line.
Come on, set. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready up.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Ready. 45.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Now he's loose again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Texans 14. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Down. Blue, 32. Set.
Here's Young to throw. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark. 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
We'll send a tight end in motion right. Here comes Mitchell on the toss to the right. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Might need 2 yards to pick up there. 1st down for Houston.
At the 47-yard line.
Blue striker. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here's a screen set up for Benson. Whoa! And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
And the Texans, first down. A gain of 14.
Here we go, set.
First down, Houston.
Red, yellow. Yellow.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Right, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here's 2nd and 2. Inside give to Hunter.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On the run to the right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact. And the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Come on, set. Ready?
This one out quickly to Noel. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. A 2nd down throw for Young. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Set.
On play action, Young. It is brought in the end zone. Nico Collins.
Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay,
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And the Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
By Kalen Bullock.
here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's caught right side by Thornton. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This is caught at 2. And the Raiders are going to first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Raiders first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Close, 10. Go.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 60 red. Ready.
On first down is Young. Forced to his right. Quickly to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Down.
They bring a tight end in motion left.
Cut.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. At their own 32-yard line.
Ready. Quick. Come on. Black shot. Red. 38. Cut.
Young to throw on first and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. The good play action with Young. Forced out wide. And just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Out of the shotgun, Young. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Black open.
They'll send their tight end left. They'll go. Young. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
And he could not set his feet to fire that one. It is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Let's go now. Blue, 32.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Blaster, 6. Ready, ready. 6, rail, yellow. Ready?
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Here we go.
Young to throw on first down. Short pass caught by Oliver. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
From the gun, it's Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now Young. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down.
On the double.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
52, blue. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll get this outline to Mitchell. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 38 now, here comes second and 8.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Yellow blue.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On second down, Young. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cycle. Set.
On the give, it's Mitchell. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 42.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Ready. Red 38. Black shot. Set.
Young. That is intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Pass intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Vegas.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow 43. Set.
He'll drop to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Ready, set. Set, red,
They'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Vegas. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On first and 10, here's Young. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone.
And he will go all the way. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Texans. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Texans 28.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
A lot of people would say it's a little too early in the game for this, Mike, but you find yourself trailing in the third quarter. Maybe you can catch the kick return unit a little off guard, and that's exactly what they do. Give a little jolt to this offense as they take the field.
Ready. Here we go.
A tight end in motion now.
45. What? Ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And it'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Down. Cut.
Back to throw. Young. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders will have great field position right around midfield.
Pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Blue 32.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. To the 20. And he's got another one. Justin Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. On comes the Bronco to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Raiders stretch things out even further.
Makes the score Raiders 59, Texans 28. Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay, right. Red, yellow. Set.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Young. High throw over the middle, that's taken in. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. On 4th down, Young. He's got his man, that's Noel. He's going to have a Texans first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
The Texans first down.
Here's Young. High throw, but it's reeled in. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Texans first down.
To throw is Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Young. Exiting the pocket right. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
White forward, doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
First and goal, Houston.
To throw, Young. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Texans.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now we'll get a 2-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up.
For the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Set, ready. Black 40. Set.
Now, get to Genty running right. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 50.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
On the set. Set, hut. Blue, 32. Check, shoot, ready.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he's in! Touchdown, Las Vegas. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
36. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
One of the tight ends motions right. On first down is Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's to the tight end, Stover. Was brought down, and the pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Black shot. Red, yellow. Set.
Throwing is Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here we go. 52, grill green. Blaster, 6. Set.
They'll go. Young. That's incomplete. Daring all on 4th down. It does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Out of the gun, here's a run of the gut. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
Set,
3.
ready. 22 needle, yellow, 22.
Wide, get wide.
10 cycle. Smash, red. Red, cycle. Cut.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Makes the score.
Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Ready up. Set, ready.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
50, green. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is caught. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
It's up
His kick
and
is
through.
good.
And the Texans will get just a bit closer.
Texans 43.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready. Down. Cut.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
First down.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Red. Trouble. 38.
He'll look to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's into the end zone. They are pouring it on. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead.
Texans 43. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Again at 15 yards. And the Texans first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Ready. Lead good. Set.
On second down, Young. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Set. Slide. 97. Yellow. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score! Touchdown, Las Vegas. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders add on to their already sizable lead.
87, Texans 43. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. Ready.
On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. Past the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Houston. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of his 2nd half. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. He still pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready. 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 33. Yep. Set.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a bumper. It's 2nd down.
29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Zoom. Yellow. 22.
Hey, check motion man.
Smash.
Put your
Red.
hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Fury. Yellow. Ready.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, I think the two of us kind of looked at each other up here in the booth, Mike, like, oh, a little surprised they're still throwing the ball at this stage of the game with the lead, but when you've had as much success through the air that they've had today, I don't think I can blame them for trying to pad the stats a little bit.
And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 40.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
52. Blue. Steel. Black. Set.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Thornton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's 2nd and 2.
At the Texans' 18-yard line.
Let's go. Hut.
On the ground, it's Genty. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Vegas, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
10
8
cycles.
yards on the pickup. brings up 2nd and 2.
Handoff to Genty. And he's going to lose yardage here. Take him down back at the 8.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Set, ready.
Hey, see them all, see them all,
Blue,
see them all.
32. Ready, ready.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty.
Genty again, the ball carrier.
Run the ball.
They can still pick up the first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th
Striker,
down.
3, blue, striker. Set, huh?
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on downs.
Come on, set.
They'll motion a tight end right.
45, white. Set.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He's got some space. Past the 20. Up the sideline. Past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Ready, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, man, open. Downfield is Thornton. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. We're not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game.
22-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Here we go. One final play. And it's caught at the 3. And it will be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They are moving on. As the #1 seed, the victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.